What's going on YouTube? This is the Masked Assassin coming to you with another video. It's not a good one though. This is a topic about the future of Dragon Ball Super, where it looks like they're going. Dragon Ball Superhero is the next movie in line. It's not looking that interesting. Dragon Ball Super was ass. If you're being honest with yourself, and just all of the fan-made content that's come out these past few years, all the fan-made manga, the fan-made anime, whatever it is, fan-made video game anime, the storylines from all of these different forms of content, way better than whatever Super dished out. The Goku Black arc had such great potential, and they blew it. I don't know if they had a plan. I don't know if they knew what they were doing. I think it was week by week. I didn't feel like they wrote anything down. You telling me if you give some of these fans that are actually talented enough to make their own content, you give them that idea and they don't blow it out of the water? And Dragon Ball Super struggled with it, and the end was a disaster. The ending was a disaster. You move on to the next arc, and you start to showcase and introduce new universes. You start to showcase and introduce different gods, different angels, and that was trash too. Like in Dragon Ball Super, I don't know what it is they're doing. Like they're building their they're building their success off of the nostalgia of the older fans, while also realizing that younger fans don't give a fuck. And when I say that, I mean this world that we live in. You don't realize it until you become one, but as a kid, the world caters to you. What you do and what you watch, what you play, that's important. Once you become an adult, the world doesn't really care. So kids are content with what is coming out. Dragon Ball Superhero is not for adults, right? It's not catered to adults, clearly. It's catered to kids. So when you see adults defending this, right? When you look at anime like fan manga like Dragon Ball Kakume or something like that, right? Relatively new, but the storyline that they have, the time they're taking to develop it, the time they're taking to showcase and introduce us to the lore of their world. You got to think they don't have billions of dollars. I don't think they have billions of dollars. How is it that Dragon Ball Kakume, month by month, destroys the Dragon Ball Super manga? I don't care if there's a team working on that and you got Toyotaro working by. I don't care who is working with Toyotaro. Toyotaro has the resources of $1 billion corporation, and Kakume does not. When you think about it, when you think about Dragon Ball Superhero, right? The problem and the issue is not that Pan is going to be of some main focus. The problem is not that Gohan is going to be, in the limelight. The problem isn't even that he's fighting fodder ass villains, right? Well, that is the problem actually. Let me start there. The designs that they went and chose for these two villains, I forgot their names. It doesn't really matter. Gamma 1 and Gamma 2, I believe. What the fuck is that? What is that actually? I thought we were past the Red Ribbon Army. I think that Android 17 and 18 were a stretch. Right? Everyone loves the android and the Cell arc, right? I think they were a stretch. I get Dr. Gero, was a mad scientist, brilliant, very smart, but you made two artificial humans that would no diff one shot the Emperor of the universe of that time. Frieza was a problem. Frieza was a problem, right? And literally one arc later, random human, to Frieza at least, random human creates these two artificial humans and they overpower him, and surpass him, and make playthings out of Vegeta, make playthings out of Trunks, right? I don't find that very, very realistic. I don't think that's good writing. I don't think that's good writing at all. So that makes sense to me. Reconnaissance on the world's strongest fighters, gathering DNA, and over time, he's born and has the capability of replicating the same moves, power levels, or same moves and skill sets of said fighters. Okay, I can see that. But creating you made two artificial humans to surpass an emperor of the universe. Man, nobody can fuck with him. The only people above him, supposedly at the time, were Majin Buu and Beerus, at the time. So you make these two artificial humans, and now they surpass him. Plus, they surpass a legend that this emperor is scared of. They surpass him too. Nah, I'm not buying it. So now, to get back to superhero, you want to tell me that we have been introduced to not only Super Saiyan Blue, not only Super Saiyan God, probably not as prominent in this film, but now Ultra Ego and Ultra Instinct. And you want to tell me that some more random ass fucking humans, you want to tell me that now they have succeeded in creating a warrior or two that we should give a fuck about? We should care about? How? Why? They don't even look scary. Matter of fact, I think it's disrespectful to any Gohan fan to try to convince me that they're strong enough to actually give him a run for his money. Why is that acceptable? Why should we wait and see because the movie hasn't come out? Mastar, is his name? I believe his name Mastar. He one who made Saitama versus Goku, the anime war. People got at him, for tracing and whatever. But he had designs of his own. You could have chose any design that he chose. He traced your content. You could have wanted his content, looked at what he did. I like that character design. Let me tweak it a little bit and give me something that you can convince me like, oh yeah, that guy right there, he gonna do some damage. Oh, Pan's fighting him? Oh, I'm scared. I don't care about Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. Why should I care about Gamma 1 and Gamma 2? Like, this is the future of Dragon Ball? Like, Dragon Ball Super Broly, right? If you told me that was the future of Dragon Ball, I would be satisfied. Like, if you told me that all the action, the slices of life, would amount to or come close to replicating that, I'm on board. Was Broly perfect? Was that movie perfect? No. Did I wish that they showcased and put the spotlight on Broly more as he starts to come into his full power, as they call it now, but the form we all grew up on, legendary Super Saiyan? Like, when he transformed into that form, you barely saw it because they wanted to focus on them fucking pounding themselves into a whole nother fucking dimension. So now when he transforms, you gotta actually, you might have missed that shit. If you watched it one time, you could have missed it. And now you look like, when the fuck did he get that big? Because you missed it. There was too much going on, right? There's a lot of things that was wrong with Dragon Ball Super Broly. But that movie, like that was a breath of fresh air from whatever we got with Dragon Ball Super. You're thinking now, okay, this movie, they got it, right? If this is them telling us, hey, we know we fucked up, but this is what we got coming. All right, I'm you got me. You got my attention. I'm willing to wait. But now we get Dragon Ball Superhero. And I don't even care about how it looks, because if you remember watching Dragon Ball Super Broly, there were multiple instances where they were fighting that instead of animating the way they were, they used CGI, and CGI looked just like whatever they're giving us in Dragon Ball Superhero, right? It looked the exact same. So if they were testing it in Dragon Ball Super Broly and now testing it again in Dragon Ball Superhero, what that leads me to believe is that either they're going to use this style going forward, or they're trying to see how they can implement CGI and if it's sustainable. So by that meaning, you know how sometimes animators aren't always going to be available. So you might have a crazy good episode animated, and it's just like it's God sent. This shit is fucking A1. And then the next episode, it's like, yo, what the fuck is that? Right? Now, what I'm thinking they might do is when they can't get the top animators and they don't want it to fall off, what they'll do is mix in these mid to low tier animators and then also CGI, right? I don't see how you release a movie with top tier anime plus trash CGI and then make a whole nother movie with just full out CGI that everyone complained about in Dragon Ball Super Broly. Now you make a whole movie just using that same CGI. You got to have a plan for the future with that. Worrisome, but that's not the problem, right? Can you get past that? As a nostalgic fan, no, you cannot. As someone that just watches it just to kind of, okay, it's Dragon Ball, let me see what it is, fine. You're right. Like, people are gonna watch. People that are saying they're not gonna watch, they're going to watch. Will they enjoy it? Different question. Will they cover it? Different question. Dragon Ball Superhero is going to be a major make or break, and not for the series, right? Because you're always going to have the fans that Dragon Ball Super can do no wrong. Dragon Ball can do no wrong, right? Yeah, Piccolo's garbage, but hey, that's Gohan's dad. So yeah, Gohan's garbage, but he used to be strong, so now he's a family man and he's a scholar. Okay. Oh yeah, like Vegeta, he gets his ass beat every fucking fight, but he says cool things. He's funny, so. And Goku, like, he makes the same dumbass decisions in every arc, but hey, like, it's Goku. How many excuses, right? When you look at how the anime portrayed these characters, the one thing I give the English dub is that they tried in Dragon Ball Z, they tried to save some of these characters. And even in the anime, for Dragon Ball Super, they try to save some of these characters. But if you go off the manga alone, just off Dragon Ball Super, the manga alone, these characters are fucking dumb. What are you watching? Like, I get nostalgia, I get quote unquote fan service, but rehashing the whole Dragon Ball Z story arc, no one wants to see that. I don't think people, like, yeah, it's nice, Vegeta versus Jiren, Final Flash, callback to fucking Cell. But did you forget that just a couple arcs prior, you gave us that same nostalgic Final Flash scene when he was fighting against the robot, Magetta or whatever his name is? Did we need that again? Did we need Goku giving Moro a sensu bean? Did we need that? Like, I feel like the sensu bean was made super irrelevant once you were going to just magically place Moro's arm behind Goku, whose senses at this point are out of this world, and you're just gonna casually fly past his head like he just can't reach his fucking hand out. Now we got a whole other Gohan scene dropping up a tower airing because we don't know what to do because we don't know how to write. So if you were going to let Moro power up anyway, why does Goku need to give him a Senzu Bean so that you can flex how strong he is by making Moro break his arm on Goku's chest? I get it, but if you were going to give Moro his arm back, then the Senzu Bean was irrelevant. You could have just had Goku standing there over him thinking he won. Moro sees the arm. Moro throws dust, or Moro does something equivalent of some sort of variant of a solar flare. Something, right? Something. Give him his arm back. That way no one complains about the Senzu Bean, because the Senzu Bean was irrelevant if you were just going to power Moro up anyway. The writing is horrible. Dragon Ball Super is really bad. The Tournament of Power was really bad. It was a great idea, but it was really bad. I'd have much rather seen them fighting one-on-one in a real tournament style fashion, because whatever they thought that they were doing, it wasn't good. 48 minutes was it? And you're telling me in those 48 minutes, these characters were able to do things that they have never been able to do before and are showcasing that they're unable to do now? What kind of ass-pull shit is this? Now you have Goku fighting Granola, and you have people believing that Vegeta's stronger than Goku because in his blue form, he put on a quote-unquote better fight than Goku in Goku's Ultra Instinct form. Well, here's my 2 cents on this, because the writers are really bad. When they don't need to tell you what's going on, they tell you what's going on, and when they probably should, they don't. Right? You have Goku who comes in, he's busting Granola's ass, beating his ass. So when I say I don't understand for the life of me why so many people believe that Goku got his ass beat, because he was beating Granola's ass. You get to the point where now Granola's on his knees and vanishes. I don't care who you are, how strong you are, I don't care what kind of person you are. If you're startled or if you're confused and you lose focus, anything can happen. Matter of fact, I'll give you one better. If I'm concentrating and someone yells my name to tell me that something that I should be concentrating on is no longer where I think it is, and they're pointing it out to me, I'm going to look. And when I look, if it's not there, I'm going to be like, what the fuck? And if I turn around and happen to see that the thing I'm looking for is right there about to, do you think that Ultra Instinct is just Ultra Instinct, they've shown that you have to be in a certain state of mind for it to work. Confusion and anger and stress, I think you got to be calm, right? Not frantic. So Granola was able to capitalize on Vegeta's mistake, right? Vegeta's mistake, and catch Goku off guard. Now, I feel like they should have played on that a little bit more. But now you leave it to now Goku Super Saiyan Blue is stronger than Ultra Instinct. These are what? Does that even make sense? But it's not the fans' fault, because this is what we're given, and common sense says, wait, Goku's Super Saiyan Blue was fighting a way more powerful Granola and taking hits that, I get he was off guard, but he got one-shotted. So Goku Super Saiyan Blue must be stronger, right? And now he's fighting against Gas too? Oh yeah, Super Saiyan Blue Goku for the win. No, that's fucking retarded. But Dragon Ball Super doesn't know how to write. The future of Dragon Ball Super is shit. It's ass. It's all they want at this point is money, and there's no problem with that. But my issue is not even the kids. It's the fans of Dragon Ball Z, the ones that grew up on Dragon Ball Z, that are willing to accept anything that Toei puts out because it's Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Super is garbage. And when they first released it, I was super excited. Super excited. They gave us the... Matter of fact, I'm lying. When they first released it, I didn't watch until the Black Arc because the animation was trash. You got to the Goku Black Arc and I was super excited. Like that, when Trunks was running through the, through the ruins and you didn't know who he was at first, they show him, right? You got Mai, you got Bulma. Bulma dies. First episode of the arc, Bulma dies. You don't know who it is, who Trunks is running from. Then you get this badass scene where you just reveal who it is. And we all like, who the fuck is that? Like, they teed it up. It was there. All they had to do was smash it out the park. And they fucked it up. Right? There was no reason to introduce Vegito because they fucked that up. They fucked it up and then retconned or explained something that quite frankly was fine the way it was, right? Honestly, they could have left it the way it was. We didn't need a time limit on Vegito, right? But what you could have done was giving yourself a way out. What you could have done was, maybe your Kais weren't informed, but as long as the individuals who fuse using the Potara aren't both Kais, or as long as one of them are not Kais, we can undo it. If one or more of the individuals who fuse happen to be Kais or gods, the fusion is permanent. And what they could have said was, because Buu is a magical entity, right? It's magic. Buu's magic. He might not be himself magic, but he is magic. You can't explain his anatomy. So you could have left it the way it was. But then you have, why wasn't Gotenks defused? Well, they didn't explain that properly either. Because how the fuck did Goten and Trunks get separated into their own pods? Why weren't they, if they defused, why didn't they just stay in the same pod, but just showing both of their heads sticking out of that little hole that why were they both in separate pods? To me, that tells me that they defused instantly, but Majin Buu's body remembered because he absorbed their power. Because when Goku and Vegeta find them, I think Goku and Vegeta both find them at the same time. When they find them, Goten and Trunks are in separate pods. So either they were defused the moment that they entered Buu's body and Buu's body remembered, or had already replicated the power, or Dragon Ball's writing is just ass. So yes, we didn't need a time limit put on Vegeta. What we needed was some explanation, some good writing to bullshit your way out of some bullshit. Instead, you bullshitted us some more because his fusion didn't even last a fucking hour. You could have just said he was too strong to sustain the fusion, that Vegito is stronger than the Potara can handle. Something, right? Vegito at Super Saiyan Blue at this point in time is stronger than the Potara can handle. His being should not exist. The gods don't accept him. And that can be your reasoning as to why Gogeta has no issue sustaining his power, because his power has nothing to do with the gods. Potara, though, has everything to do with the gods. Vegeta's existence, his very existence, right, does not fuck with the hierarchy of things. I don't care what nobody says. Vegito at that point in time is he's mopping the floor with Beerus. And if he's mopping the floor with Beerus, that means he's mopping the floor with majority of the gods. There's so many ways you can explain this, but then you give us bullshit. And then you retcon the bullshit by doing something that would have just been better put in place than the bullshit you gave us. If you were going to defuse Vegito anyway, then why give us a time limit? At least Gogeta made it to the time limit. All that power he released, way more power than Vegeta released. Way more. way more. Not even fucking close. Not even close. So the writing in Super is bad. The storytelling is bad. The animation, subpar. There's a lot of anime out here right now. Jujutsu Kaisen, Attack on Titan. Well, Attack on Titan, I don't know. But season 1 of Attack on Titan and maybe season 2. My Hero Academia, like all of these shows, they give you consistency in their animation, consistency in their storytelling. If Dragon Ball Super needs to go on a 20 episode, 15, 18, 20 episode season, yearly season, then they need to do that. If they need to take a year to animate 20 episodes and then put it out, they need to do that. If they need to take a year to come up with some good... Well, if Toru Taro is the one telling the story now, then I don't know. And I have no issue with Toru Taro. I get that the community hates him. I understand that. My issue, I don't have an issue with Toru Taro personally. I just wish that he would give us what we want. Dragon Ball AF wasn't that great of a manga, but I believe he created that. He created, is his name Ixer? He created that, did he not? You created a villain post GT arc that was mopping the floor with everyone. So you telling me that you can't put in a couple of suggestions for a villain post Tournament of Power, post Granola and Moro that looks and is the part? You can't create a badass looking villain. What you create is a neo-Nazi robot who is controlled by a fat fuck and a generic typical Dragon Ball human villain with a ponytail, which we've seen before with yellow hair. Like he looks the same as the fucking guy that got killed by Majin Buu after he shot Hercule. Same fucking guy. Dragon Ball Super, they got some work to do, but it's really the fans. And I get they probably don't give a fuck about American fans. I don't know what Japanese fans like. Clearly they like this shit. Like One Piece is horrible. To me, I don't like One Piece, right? It's not horrible. It's not a bad anime. It's very long. And the animation is weird as fuck. The character design's weird, but they're doing something right to the point where when One Piece comes out with a movie or One Piece comes out with a project, Dragon Ball Z gets put on the back burner. One Piece comes out with a project, there's no animators available, so Dragon Ball Z has to go full CGI. Is that? Yeah, I believe that's what's going on. I don't want to say some shit that ain't true, but I believe that's what's going on. And it happened last time too. One Piece came out, Dragon Ball Z went on hiatus for a week or two. Especially this is around when episode 110, when Goku came back and got his Ultra Instinct Omen form for the first time. I believe around that time, Dragon Ball Z had to go on a little break because One Piece was coming out with their little project. That's because Dragon Ball Z is shit. Dragon Ball Super is shit. When you go back, I just finished last year during quarantine, 2020. I just finished, this is now 2 years ago, watching Dragon Ball Z from Raditz to fucking to Boo. To Oob. When you go back and you watch and you really pay attention, you watch as a critiquing You watch as a critic and instead of a fan necessarily. Like you look at it, it's like, yeah, Dragon Ball Z, not that good. Once you get to the Android cell arc, it kind of goes downhill. It's too much going on. They don't know what they want to do. They don't know where they want to go. They're experimenting as they go along. Right? There's a lot going on, but they made it work. Somehow, you just fell in love with it, even though you knew it was bullshit. You knew it was bullshit. Come on. I don't care what nobody says to me. Goku versus Cell. Goku killed Cell. I don't care. They said to us, as long as there's one nerve or one nucleus left in his brain, he can regenerate. Maybe they said nucleus. Maybe nucleus anywhere in his body, but I'm pretty sure his head needed to be intact. That's what he said. People, Goku wasn't trying to kill Cell. He was just fighting so Gohan. No, Goku was trying to kill Cell. That instant transmission Kamehameha wave, that was a kill shot. Notice how after that, he was done, right? Notice how after that, Cell was beating his ass. And Goku had nothing for him left because he put everything into that shot, which should have killed Cell. But did it? No, it did not, because they don't know how to write. They don't know how to write. See, that form, I mean, that scene, it's okay if you leave out Cell coming back and explaining how he came back. Because he pointed to his head and said, as long as there's one nucleus remaining. And nucleus, everyone knows that is essentially a brain. So I don't know why we see these things and we try to defend it or make sense out of it. There is no sense to be made. That would be like me telling you, when the clock hits 5, the world is going to end. And you say, oh shit, really? And now all day, you go with this knowledge that the world is going to end at 5 o'clock. And it hits 5 o'clock. And because I gave you some bullshit, now I got to give you some more bullshit. Right? Now I got to give you a reason as to why the world didn't end. That's what Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super does. They give you information, context, visual references. Then they turn around and they go, oh shit, well, you see, I know we said this, but it doesn't make sense anymore, so now we're gonna have to change it, but this is the reason why now. It's like, what? You ruined a whole, yeah, I don't know. I think I'm rambling too long at this point, but Dragon Ball Super is ass, and Dragon Ball Superhero, that's not it, right? This is not it. You don't gotta see the movie, because a lot of people, wow, movie didn't even come out yet. Movie didn't even come out yet. Why are people already, it's Gohan and Pan, and Gohan is gonna be the main focus, and it's not it. When you look at Gohan and what he should be doing, where he should be, all right, you want a fucking arc for Gohan while Granola is beating down on Goku and Vegeta, and you have Gast and company. That's all I remember at this point. But you have these people come to Earth looking for Goku and Vegeta, right? Here, come, this person, he's fucking shit up. We need you to help. He's too strong for us. And they go and they find out it's Granola, and Granola, does what he does. You're telling me at that point, the Earth is defenseless at this point. Who the fuck is who's there? Who's there of relevance? Because, Gohan is there. But he not Goku and Vegeta. You give a threat level that Gohan can rise to. You don't put Granola full power on Earth, right? You don't. So clearly, when we look at Gamma 1 and Gamma 2, I'm not expecting them to be fucking universe busters for Gohan to handle. Or shit, technically I think Cell said he was a universe buster. So if you go off of that, multi-universe, but like I don't whatever you want to call it, I'm not looking for that. I'm not looking for a Ghast or a Granola to fight Gohan. What I am looking for is a threat that is not stronger than Goku, but way stronger than Gohan, right? I need a threat that is stronger than Gohan. I need a threat that beats Gohan's ass and threatens to kill Pan. And I need Gohan to rage the fuck out. And I need Gohan to beat that threat's ass. That's all I need. I'm not asking for Super Saiyan Blue and Super Saiyan White, Super Ultra, Mystic, Ultimate Gold, whatever the fuck. I'm not asking for any of that. I'm just asking you to use these characters that you have. Goku and Vegeta are fighting. Fine. That fight got boring a long time ago. So now, instead of introducing another character that is fucking boring, so now, instead of introducing a character in Gas to come fight who also is boring, you can send us back to Earth, where Gohan is in his study, reading books, preparing for a presentation of some sort. And then, boom, a fucking explosion in the distance. And Gohan's like, what the fuck is that? And as he's flying, Piccolo is also flying, and telekinesis and all this shit. And now they're talking on their way to the threat. And when they get there, a whole fucking city is leveled. And now Gohan gotta fight whatever this is, right? Or just maybe Gohan is on his way, but it's Goten and Trunks who happen to have been in around the vicinity, near or around the vicinity that this person is there, and they see it and they think, oh, let me be a fucking superhero. Let me try to save the day. Let's fucking fuse and get our ass handed, but still we got some Gotenks serious action, not no fucking bullshit ass joking. Like we got Gotenks from Z, Gotenks from what was the movie with Who Would Have Gone? Whatever the movie, I don't know, whatever. The one that Goku does the Dragon Fist in with the fucking big, whatever that movie was called. That we just want these characters to do something, right? Just want these characters to do something. Why the fuck has Tien not meditated himself? He's a whole fucking third eye. Why is Piccolo not a god yet? Why hasn't he found some secret book? Why hasn't he gone after to find the creator of the Super Dragon Balls to see if there's some lore there that he can? Why hasn't he done this yet? Why are these characters still here? Why are we wishing them back? Let them die if you're not going to use them. Dragon Ball Super has no future, no direction if this is what they're putting out. If Dragon Ball Superhero is their best, if this is their fight of the century, we're done. Dragon Ball Super is done. Dragon Ball Super is done. Dragon Ball Super is done. And as I'm jumping topics, but we were never fully told or how God Ki works. We just know we told Goku and Vegeta, he taught them how to achieve it. You're telling me that Majin Buu absorbed a god, got their God Ki, and knows how to use everything but the God Ki. Moro absorbs a god, and instantly, whether it was fucking him up or not, he was using God Ki. So you have Majin Buu, who in lore is right there with Moro. Right there with Moro. Gotta be. He took out the God that took out Moro. And you're telling me that he couldn't use the God key, but Oob can? All right. See, and it just doesn't make much sense, because this anime could have been done in the Buu Saga. It could have had a very dark ending where Goku and Vegeta are just done. Matter of fact, fuck Goku and Vegeta versus Kid Buu, right? Fat Buu should have had the God key. So as soon as he's born, Gohan's dead. Vegeta fights next. He's gone. He's out of here. There's no fucking explosion. He's done. Who fights next? Goku? Yeah, he's out. Don't even exist anymore because he's already dead. So when you retcon things or add in things to the, just leave it alone. Just fine. Just leave it. You guys just leave it alone. Oob was fine the way he was. Do I care that he has God key? No, but do I? It doesn't make sense because Moro used God key. He had God key, but if you don't know how to use it, then it's like, okay, so Moro didn't know how to use Ultra Instinct. He used it. Moro's body wasn't capable of handling that, and Goku couldn't do that shit. So explain this shit. You can't explain it. You can't just be like, oh yeah, I accept it because fuck the name. Right? There's a whole bunch of things that have Dragon Ball's name on it that you won't watch because it ain't Toei. But it's better. And Toei knows it, so they go after these companies, they go after these little these channels, and I say little, but they're not little. Compared to Toei, they're little. They go after these channels that make fan animation, that make fan manga. And they getting them out of here. Kakame, I hope, they have a long lasting, run at this. But the way it's looking, their anime, their manga is better. It's just better. I don't know how to explain it. If you haven't seen it, go look at it. And the animation, the style that they use to draw, it's a little weird at first, acquired taste, but the detail, right? The fighting, the talking, the slice of life, the jokes, the characters and their personal goals, clear. They all have purpose. Jaco, Yamcha, Tien, like these characters, they feel important in that. They feel important in Kakume. It feels like there's tension in Kakume. Are there Dragon Balls? Yes, but no one's thinking about those right now. What the fuck is about to happen next? What is this God War where's Goku? What the fuck just happened to fucking Toppo? Whoa, Gohan's in universe. Like, you just look at everything that's going around and it's like, oh shit. There's so much happening, but it's not all over the place. The pacing is actually perfect. And everyone has a purpose. Whereas in Dragon Ball Super, it's let me watch Goku and Vegeta fight. Let me get my ass beat for 4 episodes, so that Goku or Vegeta can come in and save me. Every fucking time. Every arc, it's no one's on Earth to protect us. And we gotta wait because Goku and Vegeta are off-world. I swear to God, if in Dragon Ball Superhero, Goku and Vegeta are off-world, Gohan gets his ass beat, and Goku and Vegeta have to... that's it. Like, there's no way that you can... Come on. That's all I got for now. This has been The Masked Assassin. Let me know what you think in the comments. Maybe I'm bugging. Maybe I'm too harsh. But Dragon Ball Super is super garbage. And hopefully they get their shit together because I'm a big fan of Dragon Ball. Big fan of Dragon Ball Z. Big fan of Dragon Ball Super, right? I want it to be successful, but I know it's not. I know it's not good. Yeah, I know it's not good. we have fans that make better character designs, more fierce, scarier character designs, characters that they could be weak, but when you're looking at them, it's like, oh shit, who the fuck is that, and what he about? Because like I don't know. I don't know. Rehashing and recycling the same villains, giving us villains who are unique at first, but then they get a power up and now they're the same as everybody else. Right? Granola and Moro, very unique characters. Great fucking character. I know I said I was dumb, but Moro and Granola are great characters. Moro was a great fucking character. Granola was a great fucking character. But then they get this power up and they become the same as every fucking other character. Why is Granola absorbing shit like Majin Buu? I mean, I'm sorry. Why? That's Moro. But Moro turned from a goat into fucking Majin Buu / Cell. It was like, well, what the fuck happened? Because this fucking character, this was something new. It was fresh. Granola came in fresh. I'm like, what the fuck is this? You don't even seem like a fighter. Like, is he a good guy? Is he a bad guy? Right? He don't look that strong. Could he be an angel? But he's not an angel. His hair is green. Like, whatever. Then you watch him and he's interesting. He's stupid, but interesting. And then he gets his power up and he's the fucking same as everybody else. He loses what made him him because he got the power up. Why couldn't he just have the power in the first place? Or why couldn't we follow his path to obtaining said power? Why does he have to be stronger than Goku and Vegeta? Why can't he just be smarter than them? Like, I get it. This Dragon Ball. You can still make the wish. You can still make the wish if that's what you wanted to do in the first place. Make the wish. But the way it happened, and then, hey, I'm going to make a wish and then tell the people I hate the most how I got this power and where to find it. It's fucking smart. Dragon Ball. I don't know. There's a lot of people that like this. That like this. There's a lot of people that I watch that don't. And you got people that like it, but they're real. They're realistic. One of my favorite YouTubers at the moment, his name is Emish. Love watching his content. Comes across as a hater, but that's genuine love for a show that you grow up on and you're watching what it's becoming, and you're voicing your discontent. You don't have to love everything that something that you love puts out. And if you really do love it, if it's disappointing, you're going to be disappointed because you know the potential. If you actually sat down and put some effort into this fucking product, some effort, not like, hey, what are we going to do this week? How about, what are we going to do for these next few months? Let's plan this out right now. Maybe they would benefit from dated week to week. Maybe they would benefit from week to week. It seems like they got too much time on their hands with a month. Ain't enough pressure being set. Because they clearly not writing this stuff out in advance. But it gives us too much time to ponder on what just happened. If you go week by week, the mistakes that you're making probably go unnoticed because, it's only another week. It's but a month, you give us a whole month's worth, and it's like, I gotta sit on this for a month, and it's not it. It's not it. So why would you keep going back to this product? That's a question that you guys should ask. Once again, let me know what you think in the comment section. Yeah, that's it. If you liked, leave a like. If you're not sold, maybe look out. Maybe you'll see some videos here and there. Subscribe whenever you feel ready. This is Mass Assassin. I'm out.